started playing softball when I was in 6th grade. I just saw the tryouts, and like I had never played. I was a soccer girl, and I just tried out and made the team, and now I've been playing for 6 years. I grew up with all my ninos playing baseball, so I think I just had like that sense of like blood of just like always wanting to play. Well, I started off only like having coaches believe I could only run and bunt, so never putting me to hit, never putting me to field. Now being one of the like starters that people don't even want to take me off the field. I mean, I went like my first 2 years with them not even allowing me to like go up to bat, and now last year I had around like 5 home runs on my record out of 9 games. Batting average was like 518, so it's just, I don't know, I think I've improved on everything. Came as a transfer from Tucson High. I wasn't able to play half of my season last year, so being able to start my first game coming back, like being able to actually play for Sunnyside, I think it made me like more encouraged to take somebody's position, knowing that I have to earn my spot. Nobody knows how I play. Tucson High never gave me the opportunity to play my sophomore year, thinking I wasn't good enough just due to coaching staff. And now those coaches wish they still had me on their team. So I think coming out and now this year having like everyone like see me as Leilani from last year, being their little all-star, it was just like always having like high standards for me makes me want to like just perform better and do everything for my team. Before games, we usually get there around like 2 hours before the game. We usually just like have like a good like 15 minutes just to like chill, do like getting ready, doing the girls' hair. We just do a quick little jog. We do a good stretch. We do some lines sometimes, just depending on if we have enough time to warm up. If not, we go right into hitting into the cages. We have our coaches in there just telling us, like, oh, you're dipping on the ball, you're too ahead of it, wait on it, like teaching us, like, therefore, right before the game, do a little pre-ground balls, pop-ups. All of us are talking, everything like that. Cheering each other on. Always wanted to be louder than the team, especially with, like, our main rivals and everything. But just, like, team bonding, like, it's just, like, all of us are always right there cheering each other on and just having a good time. And then we have our game announcements, and then we're on that field ready to play. On our senior night, everybody was out there. Everybody was cheering. Everybody had horns. It was super loud. Tucson High's games are always super loud. But then we go to, like, a game that is just, like, a team from like, Phoenix, and we're just like, oh, we don't know them, so like it's always different. It's either you have butterflies or it's like it's whatever. I feel like it's just practicing. So it just depends on the type of day. It kind of does, because you kind of feel like the heavy weight of like, oh crap, I have to do like even better today. If I strike out, they're gonna be like, oh, well, I came and wasted my time. Not that they'll say it like that, but it's just like that's how like we feel as like athletes. It's just like I feel like we're like just wasting people's time. Like say like I don't have a good game. And it's just, like, in the back of my head, I'm always like, well, like, people came out here to watch me play, and I didn't even play like I usually do. So it's just, like, things like that. But always having a big crowd is always, like, a good thing, especially, like, on good games. Just knowing that you have, like, people to back you up. It's always nice to, like, hear people chanting for you. It just, like, varies through games. Like, you know, if we know we're playing, like, a team that's not so well, it's just, like, you'll always tell it into our attitudes. Not even our attitudes, but it's just like how we like show ourselves. Like you'll always see like in one game we'll have the energy of like 3,000% and the energy of like 50%. You'll always see it in our attitudes. It's kind of different. Like a lot of girls like are scared to get hit by a ball, or scared to like certain things, and it's just like softball players are just like so out there, get hurt a lot. You know, not saying that other sports don't, but it's like more of like a not manlier sport, but like rougher sport. Me bendijo. And like, well, not even that like I'm like just like thanking God. It's just like my little cousin did pass away, and I always usually like do that as for him, because he'd always be at my games. So I always like look up in the sky, point, hit. When I hit home runs, that's a lot of things if you see in my videos. That's what I usually do, is you always see me pointing around like second base. On our first inning going out to fields, if we're home, we always do is like we touch the ground, just like to get our dirt.